Yo, what's going on everyone? It's TK and today we're going to be looking at the strategy with the fireball and the mass druid army. So let's dive in and see how it works exactly. Alright, first attack, we are here, and before we dive into it, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Blueprint and Hooked for making this army and the video of this army, and I really loved it, so I had to go ahead and make a video of it for myself, and I just absolutely adore this strategy. It's just so enjoyable, personally, but of course it shows the power of the heroes. So Warden walking on this side, I'm gonna have the Jelly with the Warden, of course, Wizard behind. Now here I'm gonna run out of a bit HP, come on. Yes, we got 3-4 druids healing the Warden under the rage while, or rage, whatever you want to call it, but they are so powerful. They heal nearly twice as a healer, but they only take one extra housing spot, and boom, here we go. We have the CC down. We do have a poison in this army in case you're not going for a CC fireball value, but you can see the flame flinger will be some decent value on the top side. Now when these druids are going to become the bears, this is where you want to go ahead with the pool of the Warden, because usually you will get pulled anyway, so you want to start from that side or drop the queen opposite side. Now what I'm going to do is funnel the main army, which is the king, the mini Warden, the whatever, everything. I mean, the main army is the heroes, but still, whatever you want to push through the base, which is the king and the queen, Warden, and the extra droids. Now you want to add these droids one by one or two by two just a bit later when you're going to the base, you know what I'm saying? So don't add them all together, because they're gonna become bears and you won't have the healing effect for the later on in the base. Now on this attack, I had the king's ability by accident to the spiky ball, but it did end up giving decent value. It's just going to give me extra DPS on the other defenses around this base, because we still have the queen and stuff to go back for the town hall. I added the champion with a few druids on the left, and you can see her HP will never finish. Like, it won't go down even in front of the enemy king. I know I dropped the headhunter, but look how fast she's gaining the HP back from that one shot of the king. Now you want to rage through all the base, of course, and rage whenever and wherever you need to, and you can see how crushing this is. We didn't even need the last two druids. We have 3 heroes full HP alive when our army is heroes. This is how simple I can put it. And we got a few extra spells to swag, and this is how this army works. But let's dive into other examples. Okay, I'm here on my own base, guys, and this is hard mode. As you can see, I wanted to see if we can do this on the hard mode where the heroes are kind of nerfed. So I'm gonna go with the Warden right here, and this is modified. So I took the other pet, so the Warden doesn't go inside a lot of damage, but the fireball value is amazing, and sometimes in Legends League you can get these exact values. Now once I see the Warden is moving to the top, I'm gonna go with a battle drill on the left hand side. This is kind of like a flame flinger. You're gonna get similar type of values, and you're gonna be opening the walls, so in case your Warden, for example on this attack, comes back down, you can start your attack from the lower side as well. So it doesn't matter. As you can see, the bears will pull the Warden to a certain area, but the moment you drop the queen, he will then start following the queen nicely. Now you can see the Yetis from that battle drill will do some works, or actually I did have super minions here, I forgot, but they're still doing amazing work. That's why the super minions, even in the battle drill, is just too good. Now on this attack, I'm gonna have the king on the outside and have the main army with a few more druids, with the one root rider and wall breakers to go deep into the base, and the king to clear the sides of the town hall. Poison for the CC. We got a jump spell, which I'm gonna deploy a bit bad. Yes, that's my fault. I don't do smash attacks, so I'm still not used to the spell deployment. Sometimes I may rage where there is no need for rage, but those who use spam or smash armies, you guys know better than me to how to use this spell probably. But I'm going with the opposite side royal champion and the droids. Just look at her HP. What is there to take down this RC? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep freezing the town hall and the ricochet cannon so we can get this stuff done. I added another droid to the main army because we are going low on HP, but as you can see, under the rage spell, these guys are keeping everything alive. Headhunter for the enemy RC, and my own RC will go through her ability after the bomb tower, and we got bears to tank for her. This is the interesting part about having the droids with the RC or with the king on the outside, because they can always just end up being bears and then start tanking. But guys, this was hard mode, and we still have 3 heroes out of our 4 heroes, and that was the unfortunate, kind of timing with the warden and the ricochet cannons. But just look at the strength. We're not using anything really. We're just using healers and 3 heroes, or basically 4 heroes. Of course, the fireball plays a big part, but this was hard mode. So what do you think? Is the hard mode enough, or you need harder? Now here I am on this attack, and this is a war hit. So I was gonna show you what happens if you miss the fireball, right? I was missing the fireball on this attack because yeah, I got a bit nervous, I don't have enough practice for the fireball, but because of you guys, I had to drop on this video, man. I had to take it for you and show you how strong this army is. So 1 droid or 2 droid on the warden walk, depending on how much damage there is, but you can see one of the droids is getting wasted already. This is wasting it. Even with 1 druid, we could have that extra HP with the warden and then add the next droid to help him go back on HP. But now we're going to miss out on 2 droids getting full HP back up. I added the new one to keep this warden alive on here, but yeah, I should have made it invisible or raged it up. But unfortunately, yes, we missed the fireball. I was gonna fireball the poison tower. That would have given us a lot more value. And now we're pulling the CC. Everything is messy. We got inferno towers that are up, so I'm gonna rage these droids so they can keep the warden alive in front of the ricochet cannon and adding the queen. And this is where things are going wrong. This is absolutely not the plan. We didn't get the value, so I'm going in with all I got. I'm gonna add the droid on the top side, and I'm gonna add the droids to the main army, going to wall break whatever I can really. But unfortunately here the queen is actually, yeah, it's playing a bit weird. Come on, queen, go to the right direction, please. Okay, you need to go to the right direction. I'm gonna jump everything in. We still got the super minions nicely. And guys, just look at the army, please. There is no army. It's just your heroes cruising through the base and getting healed up. So I'm gonna add the champion, and like again with another double droid to go through the ricochet cannon. You just need to watch out to maybe freeze or not, but look at the droids. They're going to heal the fox. This is one of the most broken things that could have happened to these pets and the ricochet cannon, because the ricochet cannon, good thing about it was that it would take down the fox. So now just look at this. The fox is fully gaining all the HP back, and now you got bears to tank for the RC just like now. Our royal champion is gonna be there, and I unfortunately popped the queen ability slightly late, so she's gonna die. Yup, that's it for her. But look at this. We got my own RC, and our heroes are just starting to die out. So this base is gone, and I'm showing you different style. We saw, of course, a box. Now we're seeing a diamond. I actually forgot what was the first one, but I think it was another diamond, kind of like a diamond shape. But still, look at this. One more problem of this army. I'm not saying one more actually, because the first one was the fireball, but still. Next problem, let's say, is the time. Yes, this is not a fast strategy unless the base depends, it's base depending. Maybe sometimes you're gonna drop the warden, pop the earthquake, or sorry, not the earthquake, the fireball super quickly, and then get it over with. But now, yeah, even though it's coming very close to the end, but this was a huge recovery when we didn't get any value really from the warden fireball. Okay, on this last space, I want to show you a typical approach, right? I want to go ahead with the flame flinger on the top side, and this is also another war attack. It was just no base left, guys. Okay, trust me. I usually try to find the best and hardest bases to hit, but yeah, I couldn't really find it here. Now I got 2 droids on the warden. We had a flame flinger on the top side, and this time I want to actually earthquake and damage the expo with the fireball, so we can take down the CC, invisibility towers, and all this stuff. So adding more droids, I'm gonna rage them up because there is too much damage, and this is where I know around the time that my warden would go to the air defense, so I'm gonna start the earthquake first, and then I'm gonna pop it. Now we have everything down, and this is where the droids will become the bears usually. So now the warden will follow them, but it's fine because we want him to take down the town hall. But one key thing is that I did a flip-fling on the top side so we can have a nice funnel pathing from two sides into the middle. So warden takes down the town hall, and I drop the queen on the top side so you can pull the warden above. That's an insane queen drop, and it is a good timing, and this wall break was amazing to open this compartment even a bit more. Root Rider, more droids, and the king going in. I can add another wall break, but it's a risky wall break, but still, it's nice. We can have the jump for later. As you can see, my queen is being a dummy, so you know, you can jump her or just leave her. I'm gonna add another droid on the back end so you can heal everything else. And guys, these droids are just helping out this king a lot than you think. Now I dropped the droid with the RC, but unfortunately they are going to the baby dragon, which is a weird thing. So my fox is getting cooked right now, but I have to drop another droid for the royal champion. King's gauntlet go off. I'm gonna jump for the back end, and now the RC is gaining everything back up. Look at my RC, guys. She's full on HP. On a normal strategy, she would have been dead or popping her ability by now. But no, guess what? We're gonna have another whole royal champion charge with these droids, and we got like 3, 4, 5 bears going around the base, and you can already see the strength, right? Every single base we hit, we're hitting with heroes and we are finishing with heroes. This reminds me of those super archer attacks, if you remember back in Town 15, when we take down every like huge chunk of the base with the super archer, just like we do with the fireball, and then we take down the rest with just heroes. Simple as that. Let me know what you think about this strategy, and again, big shout out to Hooked and Blueprint. So see you soon on the next video. Take care and peace.